is our men's fitness cover model shoot where we'll be shooting 2 of our regular models, and I will also be taking part, and it will be to capture how I look now at the end of my 8-week transformation.
The plan was to lean him down and put on as much muscle as we could. He was training with Rich from InBody, and I'm really pleased with how it's gone.
Yeah, I think, given the time frame of 8 weeks, I think Ben's done amazing. His condition's looking great. Body fat's super low, the abs are out, so I've been very happy with how he's done.
Of the whole 8 weeks, I'd say the last week has definitely been the toughest with regards to the nutrition. I spent the first 3 days loading up on water and salt with very little carbs or fats. And then I had a carb spike day, and in the last couple, where I ate a lot of carbs, and the last couple of days I've been bringing the water and the salt right back. Not hardly any water yesterday. I felt pretty rough, but I got through it. It's had a pretty dramatic effect on my body. Everything's sucked in. I've lost all the excess water I was carrying around my midsection.
At the start of it, he had a little bit of a belly, and he'd been kind of stuffing his face with cakes and puddings. He made some serious changes to his diet, started training in a more sensible way, doing a lot more kind of hypertrophy work than he was before. You can kind of see him behind me, the transformation is fairly immense.
I think Ben's actual condition right now, he's very lean. I think in 8 weeks, it's very hard to get somebody this lean. So I'd say that from a body fat perspective, he's definitely better than the average for sure.
To be honest, when I started, I wasn't skeptical, because I know these sort of transformations can be done, but I was in pretty bad shape, and the change has been amazing. It's unrecognisable from when I started.
So I'm particularly impressed with how Rich has got his abs looking. As Rich pointed out, he had the potential to look as good as he does, and he's got there, which is testament to their hard work and very good plan.
The most interesting thing I've learned from this is how important the nutrition was. I assumed when I started that it would be grueling, tough workouts, and the workouts were hard. A lot of the sled drags were really tough, the farmer's walks were really tough, but they were nothing that any regular gym goer, if they applied themselves, would be able to manage. The diet and the nutrition played such a huge part in it. That, losing the weight, it came off within the first sort of 2 or 3 weeks as soon as I started eating properly. Putting on the size, obviously you have to have enough volume, and that's where tailoring the training specifically helps, but if you can't sort your diet and nutrition out, you're going to struggle to do anything like this.
So he just looks really a lot more balanced than he did before, much more like the kind of cover model look that we would go for than where he was before. One of the key things with this, which is sort of hugely important for any guys that want to do it, is that it's functional muscle. It's not just there for visual effect. He's stronger, he's faster, and he's got a lot more energy. And I think with any kind of transformation, that's what you're looking for. You're not just looking to look a certain way. You want to have the engine underneath the hood to back up the kind of beautiful body.
He's also going to continue to get better from this training process as well. A lot healthier, a lot fitter. I mean, Ben's work capacity was very good as well. Even 2 or 3 weeks in, he was able to train very hard, which has really helped the fat loss process.
Going forward, it's definitely something I'd like to try and stick with. The diet won't be quite as militant as it has been, but in terms of the broad principles of it, for the most part, I'm definitely going to try and stay gluten and dairy free. I noticed a big difference in my digestive system off the back of that. And in terms of the training, 8 weeks was enough time to get me ripped, but I still feel like I have more capacity to put on more muscle if I were to keep training this way. So from that side of things, it's something I'm going to be sticking with.
If people want it bad enough, and they really want to apply themselves to their diet and train hard, great things can be achieved in 8 weeks for everyone.